Welcome back to another conversation beyond the lens. I hope all has been well. I hope everything that you've been asking for in life has been coming true. And if not, you already know, as I say, retool the things, get back out there and try again. Now, today's conversation is something I have been thinking about for a long time, and I just want to come to you guys about blind work. Now, blind work is basically what you're doing when no one's paying attention. Those moments we all share, of course, because we're not on social media all day. And one thing I realize is with social media, people can only see or judge you by what you're posting. So if you're posting sadness or, unhappy things all the time, people gonna think you always sad or depressed. If you're posting happy stuff all the time, people gonna think you happy all the time. Perception is real. How you show yourself on social media is everything. So those moments when you're not, projecting yourself out there for others to see, what are you doing? How are you really taking care of yourself? How are you really getting things done? Are you lacking or are you just getting by? And the reason why I ask is because I notice with some of my workouts and some of the time I spend creating, I noticed that you have those moments of doubt and those moments of lack of what I call lackness, of lack of energy rather. And throughout those moments, you have to channel a certain type of mood or mode or image that you want to see. And for me, we all have a certain physique or a certain goal we want to reach in life. And I can share one goal with you. And one goal for me is to create a different perception for my city. So throughout those times of doubt, I do go out and just, look at my city from a distance. I look at people around the city and I don't judge them, but I just, I try to put myself in their mind state of how they see Memphis. And most people see Memphis as like a rugged or dangerous place, but they really like they're dangerous. My perception is, go where you need to go, be where you need to be. Stay safe at all times. But I say all that to say this. How I change the narrative from my perspective is through street photography. As you guys already see, I go around and take pictures and things like that. But also you create many projects to show people like, all right, cool. Yeah, I'm out here doing this, but I'm not doing it for a monetary value. I'm doing this strictly for passion. I really have a real goal or I want to make a real difference. And most people they lose their foresight when it comes to things. Those times where you're sitting down trying to think of a plan or trying to come up with something new or trying to come up with, some new way of living for yourself, new lifestyle. You don't think about those moments of, all right, cool. What if I don't have the energy for that day? What if I don't feel like doing it? What am I going to do in that meantime to help me grow? And one thing I do in the meantime for me to help me grow is to journal, write down thoughts that I want to get done or plans or ideas that I have just floating around. That way you don't lose it, Writing it down really helps you remember what you're doing for that day versus you trying to reflect on an idea 3-4 months down the line that you really can't grasp everything that you said. Writing it down really helps a lot. So my suggestion to you is in those moments when you are not projecting yourself online, like I said, or being seen, what are you doing? And my advice is to write down your thoughts, journal anything down that really is going to help you stay on course or on pace to get to that next goal for yourself. And don't be hard on yourself. Be proud of the progress that you made. Pat yourself on the back. Like, it's really, we as humans always live, like I always talk about, we always live in this era of instant gratification. We don't really just bask or, really take time out to realize what we got and be happy with what we got. And I'm here to tell you to be happy with what you have. And it's okay, the next goal will come. But in the meantime, stay focused. Those moments where you have doubt, it's not really doubt. You're really just trying to figure out what's next. And you got it, trust me. Write it down. Really figure it out. And when people are not looking, I always know you still gotta give 110%. Show up every time and give every goal all you got. And with that being said, I'm gonna see you guys in the next question for sure.